I'm doing so much better than I did in the first service. I made it through a prayer. But that's because it leads into this announcement, which is probably the biggest announcement I've made in my almost 7 years here. And it's my heart, but with bittersweetness, to tell you that Karen and I are being called to a new church down in Lomita, not too far down the road. But there's a season for everything. And this has been a great season. There's a seed, there's a season to be planted, there's a season to grow, and then there's a season to move on down the road. And it seems so right. And I received an invitation to serve as an interim pastor at a small little kirk. It's so much smaller than this. The staff is so much smaller, but we believe in the same God down there as we believe in here. And so I'm hoping that as we travel down there, we will be brother-sister churches. I think that's such a beautiful vision, and I would love for this church to continue planting churches. And maybe that'll just, we'll stay in touch, Greg, and we'll do some wonderful things together. And there's no reason why we can't take mission trips together and maybe sometime come up and serve SOS meals together. But anyway, I just wanted to share that bittersweet news with you. And granted, there's a little bit of a vacuum that'll open up here, but that's just an opportunity for people to step up, for life groups to form, for the good ministry in the name of Jesus Christ to continue on. And as long as we continue to proclaim the gospel from this pulpit and focus on Jesus Christ and the new life we have in Him, and we do that faithfully, and we let that light branch out and break out into this community with enthusiasm, and as we bring in new faithful here, so there's no vacuum at all. It's just the way God does things. And so pray for Karen and me, if you will, as we go down there. It's not going to happen yet. I'm going to be here around for 3 more weeks, and the 15th of December will be my last Sunday here. And Greg is kindly or graciously invited me to preach that service. It'll be one service Sunday, 10 o'clock. And I'm sure we'll shed a lot of tears, but say goodbye and rejoice in each other.
All right, you did much better this service than the last one. Both of us were basket cases. You fell apart, then that made me fall apart. So, but we will definitely miss you, Michael and Karen. And I do see it that way, that the ministry of our church is only expanding as you go on to Lomita, and I hope that we can partner in ministry and doing things. Yeah, you got to go to Baja with us and do all those things we can do together. So